and welcome to our presentation now. We're going to present you our results of the project we did. It's called Being an Immigrant in Europe. This project, on this project, 3 schools were working together. One from Sweden, we were just there, and one from England, Hereford Academy, and one in Austria. And each school started working alone, so they just got some appointments to do, and did surveys, asked people, and got some information. And then we met up at first in Hereford, put all our materials together, and did a very nice documentary, and we'll maybe show you afterwards at the end. The next step was then in Salzburg. We met there again. We put together our materials again, and then a very nice calendar was created, and you will see this calendar also. You can also see it on the webpage. And now finally we're in Sweden at the Thoren Innovation School. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And on this stage the webpage is finished, the project is finished, and now we're going to present all our results. And the main aim of the project was getting to know how it is to be an immigrant in Europe, how they come here and why they come here, and how it in general feels to be an immigrant in Europe. So now let's welcome the first group, the webpage group.
Hello, my name is Bohuslan.
And I'm Axel Lindeberg, and we've been working on the webpage for this project. And on the page you can see information and stories about immigrants who have come to Europe.
There's also a video documentation and pictures of our journey through the different countries. This is what it looks like. It's just a brief picture. And the web address is www.uddevalla.se/Comenius.
And of course, we're not always talking about immigrants, we're also talking about refugees. And we had a chance to go to refugee school there and meet the people and just got to know how their daily life works and what they do, what they learn in school. So please welcome now the next group, the refugee school group.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the refugee school. It's a school that helps refugees to come in to help the refugees learn to talk German and learn other subjects, and learn to merge with the country more and easier. And that's what.
On Wednesday, we went to the school and we got welcomed by the teacher of the school. First thing was we were separated into groups of 5. 2 people from the school, 1 Swedish person, 1 English person, and an Austrian person. Then we talked about how they came to Austria and what they plan to do in the future. Afterwards, we got separated into 2 big groups with half of the refugees and half of students from this project. And we talked about another topic. That was what we did in this morning. Yes.
The next day, a football tournament took place. There were 5 different teams: the Austrian male, the Austrian female, the Swedish, the English, and the Minerva people. The Minerva guys were the best players, so they won the tournament easily. Thanks.
And of course, the immigrants come to Europe to not only get to know the culture, but they have really serious reasons to come here. But we also wanted to know what it means for us to be a European. And so here I think we'll see a few pictures, and let's welcome Marina.
So to start with, I think everybody knows this is the Comenius project, and we thought about what is being European. And I mean, what is it? I've actually never thought about it before the Comenius project took place in Salzburg. And then I thought, let's just communicate with all the English and Swedish students and put them together in a big group and just talk with them. And that was the point when I thought this is what is called being European, because we were all standing together and we had a great time, and we're now, everybody, I think we're now close friends, everybody here. And that was the best part of the Comenius project.
This was now the nice side of being European, and people who are not European, or maybe are European, but they want to change country or they have to flee. If they're trying to a European country and how it feels like, the Red Cross group, they played the game, we all played the game, but they're now going to talk about it and tell us how it felt and how it was for them. So that's why from the Red Cross group.
So I'm Sandra from Austria, and this is my friend.
Hello, I'm Thoren, and we're going to talk about this game called the Red Cross game. Sandra, could you please explain how it is?
So we played the game yesterday. It was organized by the Swedish Red Cross. We were divided into groups of 4 or 5 people, and then we read a story about a different version of Sweden with political oppression, with police violence, and then each one of us took a specific role within this game. So we played a family of a murdered journalist, and for example, I was a 15-year-old girl and some were just a baby. And we had to make our way all from Sweden to Morocco, and it was kind of difficult because we had to answer a lot of questions and make tough decisions, and once we tried to sell the baby. But in the end, every group made it to the immigration office in Morocco, and we were asked questions there, but none of us dared to tell the truth because we were all afraid of being sent back. And it was quite a hard game, and it was quite shocking, but I think it was a good experience.
But of course, this whole project wouldn't be as nice as it is without all the sponsors and without all our teachers, without all our schools and the European Union. So thanks a lot for that. In Salzburg there was a calendar created, and we're going to present it now for you. So please, the calendar group, if they would say some words.
Well, it was fun because you got to read sort of new stories and stuff, and you know what they've gone through and stuff like that. So.
I don't really know so much things about immigration because I was born in Austria and I lived there. But I think if you actually read it, you can relate to them.
Yeah, it looked really nice. I didn't actually expect it to look that good, but I was surprised. It looked good.
Sometimes when people say my name for the first time, they ask me where I am from. My answer is always the same. My parents are from India, but I was born in Austria. If people would ask me what my homeland is, I honestly don't know. Am I an Austrian or am I Indian? I like to live in Austria and I like the country, but sometimes there are moments or situations in which I feel I am different. For example, when I started kindergarten, I could only speak Punjabi, even though I was born in Austria. The biggest problem was the kindergarten teacher, because we didn't understand each other. After a few misunderstandings and tears later, my mom realized she had to teach me German as well. From that time on, I was raised bilingual. Today I can speak German, Punjabi and Hindi. Good thing that I am treated like every other Indian when I come to India. But it's not like that. When my family and I fly to India, the whole village is waiting for us, as if we were something special. If If other people ask them why they are making such a fuss, they answer, the ones over there, they come from abroad. When they come to India for the first time, that was when I was 10 years old, I thought I would get to know my mysterious homeland. But just with this sentence, I was made a foreigner. So who I am, Indian or Austrian? I still don't have any answer to that question. I've accepted that I'm relieved. I like living in Austria and having the opportunity to carry out a proper job someday. This is a chance I probably wouldn't have in India. But at the same time, I'm proud of my heritage, the language, culture and traditions. And lucky us, we got to work with 2 groups of English students, and some of them are gonna present you now what they did, and yeah, let's welcome them.
Hiya, I'm Sol.
Jasmine.
I'm Connor.
And I'm Ben. We're from the Hereford Academy, UK. As our student group, we came into this project at the final stage, which is in Sweden today. We were extremely impressed with what happened in Salzburg and what happened in Hereford at our school. And we were looking forward to coming to Uddevalla and be part of the final project of Comenius.
When we were first introduced to the complicated topic of immigration, we felt the need to explore and shed light on the subject. And we wanted to show the opinions and misconceptions of the students in the Hereford Academy. One of the ways we decided to do this was to carry out a survey.
So, from our survey, we wanted honest and open responses from everyone that we interviewed. So, when making the survey, we concentrated on questions that could be responded to in an open manner and encouraged honest answers. Once our data was recorded, we found lots of interesting results and varying opinions about immigration. Sadly, several people weren't interested and didn't care, which suggests they lack knowledge of immigration. This highlights the importance of projects like Comenius, which help students such as ourselves to get a better understanding of immigration.
All the statistics can be found on the website. But we have a short video explaining our own opinions on what the survey showed us. It proves that we do all need more education on the topic of immigration. I'd like to say a big thank you for letting us be part of the Comenius project and from everybody in the Hereford Academy. So let's play the video.
How has your perception changed, and what do you think of immigration now?
Well, since joining the Comenius project, my perception has changed a lot. I used to think that immigrants were really a bit of a nuisance, to be honest.
So, where did you get that perception from?
I don't know, it's well, I don't really think it was my friends.
So, did you sort of develop the views yourself, maybe from what you see?
Yeah, from like the media, most of the media.
Yeah, I agree with that. The media do they share a lot of immigrants about.
But now I've realised that they're good for us. They're bringing the world together, and different cultures, stuff like that. We're not Chinese.
My opinion has, that's changed quite a lot as well. I used to think that they were not as individuals, because I'm not racial or mean to them or anything, but as a whole they weren't really bringing any productivity to our country and they were a bit useless. But actually, if you look at people's individual story, like what we saw in the Red Cross game, you can actually see that for some people it's really hard. Coming to another country as an immigrant has changed their life. For example, people who are starving and stuff like that, without being able to get asylum somewhere, they could die. And I think it's sad that some people can't, and it's really made me think differently about all immigrants, because actually they all have an individual story. And
didn't realise it until we do.
They're very lucky to be able to be an immigrant. And if I was in some of their situations, I can see why they'd want to be an immigrant, and it must be hard, especially people in the country.
So what you're saying is, you think that we should allow immigrants into our country?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because they almost have a good reason for coming here, and they do bring positive to the country. And before, I don't think I felt that much.
I totally agree. They need asylum.
Yeah. And this is a lot of new culture in all in one country, which is really good.
Do you have any other comments?
No, that's it. No. It's all good.
Okay.
Did you know that only 1 in 10 males who did our survey believed that immigrants coming into our country was a good thing?
No, I did not know.
And also, surprisingly, 0 females thought that immigrants coming into our country was a good thing as well.
That's surprising. I thought girls would be more caring than boys.
Yeah.
Do you think they fully understand immigration then, or do you think they just...
No, I think that's why we don't have, because they don't understand it, they don't have the whole information.
Yeah, I think that I don't think they understand it at all because of, in general, we don't really hear of it or what goes on behind the doors. General, well, immigration, of course.
More than 1 in 10 people said that immigration was a bad thing, but yet they still said that they wanted to move to another country as an immigrant. What's your guys' opinion on this?
My opinion is that it's very hypocritical that you're saying that they can't come into your country, or our country, sorry. But yeah, if you could just go to their country and act like it's yours, like it's a possession. But it seems quite rude in a way, and it's like if they came into our country, you'd be bullying them, saying no, you should be here from, it's like our country, not yours. But if you went over there, like their country, they would expect the same. They wouldn't expect the same as what they would like.
Yeah, and if it happened to you, then you wouldn't really like it. So what's the point?
Yeah, it's very hypocritical in my eyes. I view it as quite low. Yeah, it's quite low that it makes you seem very selfish as well. It makes you seem very selfish.
So do you think that people have actually realised what they've said when they say this, or do you think they haven't really thought about it?
I haven't thought about it. Critical thinking, just quick thinking, stereotypical thinking, because when you...
So you would say that they think of our country as being different than other countries?
Yeah, they're probably thinking it's like, I'll go to hot countries like Egypt or like Cuba, Ibiza, places like that, but actually it's not. You could go to any country like Russia, anywhere like that, Poland, Sweden, like where we're in, and we come over here and they've treated us how we would love to be treated them, and they've treated us with respect, they've treated us with well-being, and that's how we would go towards it.
So overall then you said these people, in your words, are hypocrites?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
I've still got a talent speed on, so that's pretty much it.
Alright, thanks guys.
Alright, so we saw one movie, which I actually like the last one, A World Without Borders. I think that's the main reason we're doing it. Like, shut down all the borders, get to know each other, make new friends. And yeah, the next group has also done a movie. And yeah, if they would please come up now and talk a bit.
Hi, I'm Max.
I'm Owen.
Adi. We're in Sweden, where all the schools had a project when we made a movie with all the schools, and it was focused on immigrants and how they feel in different countries. And our Swedish school decided to interview immigrants and film it, and also take pictures and film the city of Uddevalla. But we ran into some complications with people don't want to be in the movie. But we fixed that, and we at least got one person, and I think it turned out really good.
Yeah, in Austria we prepared some questions about the topic immigration. With these questions in our pocket, we went out onto the streets and asked some random people about their thoughts on immigration. And we also had a workshop in which we searched some facts about immigration to Austria. That facts helped us a lot with making the movie.
Yeah, in England we worked on the final movie. We put all the interviews from Sweden, Austria and England together in one movie. And we also put the facts and the interviews and some pictures of all countries together, and this was the final product. Thank you.
We are all going to see this movie as a last final gift at the end. But of course, this whole project wouldn't be as nice as it is without all the sponsors and without all our teachers, without all our schools and the European Union. So thanks a lot for that.